Welcome back to the pod life of Angel and Tina. I'm Angel.
And I'm Tina. And today's episode is going to be extra spooky because we're diving into true crime cases that actually happen on or around Halloween.
That's right. These aren't urban legends. They're chilling, true stories that remind us that sometimes real life is scarier than actual horror movies.
But before we creep into those cases, I just want to say that we are not going to do a weekly recap. We are recording this a week early due to a family emergency.
So, let's start this spooky season.
I love Halloween. I love fall. I love October. I hope I get married in October, but I'm never getting married.
She might one day. She might get married. So, let's kick things off right. Tina, you got our first Halloween true crime story.
And let me tell you, it is creepy, it's scary, and you just don't know who to trust these days. I'm going to be talking about the Candyman, and it's one of the reasons parents still check their kids' candy bags. I don't like when I trick or treat. I didn't check my parents didn't check my candy bag. I checked it because she was like, because my parents are like, oh, make sure you check for unopened,
My parents didn't let me trick or treat for years. I was like a teenager when I finally got to go actual trick or treating because they were like afraid of the creeps out there, you know.
But I mean, think of like
religion.
back then though, like if they were scared about the creeps back then, imagine now trick or treating.
Yeah,
That's why there's a lot of trunk and treats.
trick or treats.
There's like
Churches did.
yes,
Like my church didn't do it. Like when I was younger, we just had
right. You just
do
go
it.
around the
Yeah.
neighborhood. But no, I always remember my parents.
Yeah,
were like, go through your candy. If there is open candy, throw it away.
yeah.
Anyways, back to the story. On Halloween night in 1974 in Deer Park, Texas, a man named Ronald O'Brien took his children trick-or-treating. After they came home, his 8-year-old son, Timothy was given a pixie stick. Let me tell you, I love pixie sticks.
Right?
I like them. Remember the big ones that come out?
Yeah,
Oh my
those
God.
huge ones. Yeah.
However, just in a few hours later, Timothy was dead.
Damn.
Unalived.
Unalive.
The cause? The candy had been laced with cyanide.
Wow.
I know. At first, everyone feared that someone in the neighborhood was handing out poisonous candy to children. But the truth was even darker.
How does it get darker? Okay.
Oh, girl. Investigators discovered that Ronald O'Brien himself had poisoned the pixie stick.
Hold on, wait a minute.
His father.
His father did it.
His father.
So wait, the Candyman was okay. Go ahead. Let me not.
He had taken out a large life insurance policy on his children and hoped to collect money after Timothy's death. O'Brien even tried to hand out poisoned candy to other kids that night, but thankfully no one else ate it. The press gave him the nickname the Candyman, as well as the man who killed Halloween. He was convicted and executed in 1984. 1 year before I was born. That one still gives me chills because it's every parent's worst nightmare.
So like, I never knew that the Candyman actually was
the daddy.
The
daddy.
I just thought it was like some deranged psycho that didn't have
But they're
kids,
still out
just
there
like,
though.
Yeah, I mean they're still out there. Can you remember that time someone had put a razor in a candy apple or something?
That's been going around for years.
Something like
that might be a myth. I don't know, but you just, I mean,
you got to be careful out here, you know.
You do, especially these days. Like back in the day, like we were able to go trick or treating ourselves. not anymore. Like, if I had a kid, I would go trick-or-treating with them. Or I would even take them around. I don't even know if, like, neighborhoods do it anymore. Like, that's how I'm, like, so unaware. Like, where... Because all my friends who had kids or have kids...
Yeah.
They do the church or the mall or, like, events. They don't actually go
trick-or-treating
to neighbor's door.
But, here's the thing that I've always wondered, because I've always heard there's nothing new under the sun. And, like, when you hear these stories that happened in the 70s.
Right. When compared to now.
But no, like, when you compare it to now, I feel like it's still the same. There's still the same amount
But it's just out
it's
there.
televised more.
Oh.
I think the internet and...
It's always been there.
It's always been... See, that's my theory. And I've always said that all of these things are like, oh, people say it's bad now. No. Television and the internet connected us more now. So say if this shit happened, where you say it happened at?
In Texas?
In Texas, right? In the 70s.
Yes.
It might take a while for you to hear it in Virginia.
In the 70s.
In the 70s.
Right.
Versus this shit happened today, you gonna hear it today. You gonna hear that shit today.
With social media.
Through social media, through the technology developing
sometimes
over
technology
time.
and social media could be good.
So when people say, oh my gosh, it's so bad now, I'm like, no, because serial killers, you don't have that many fucking serial killers now. Back then, them motherfuckers was out here for decades. Because the news. And then, especially because I listen to a lot of true crime, and you have, like, police departments back then didn't connect with each other like they do now.
Right.
So, like, he murdered in this county, and then he went
more
4 counties over and did the same thing. Them counties aren't connecting those murders. They're holding them as 2 separate cases back then. But today, since word spread so fast, they're connecting things much more quickly than they were back then. So I'm like, people keep saying it's worse now. No, that shit... It's been bad.
It's been.
It might be worse, but I'm just saying it's been bad. Like, my mom was like, oh my gosh, back then when I was younger, nothing ever happened. Like, we just didn't
hear about it because
it might have been. My mom compared to what she hears now around the world to what she heard on her street that she lived on back then.
Well, that's different.
That's what I'm saying. She was like,
that's
it wasn't
totally
bad, and people never had cancer. I'm like, people had cancer back then.
They did.
She just didn't hear about
it. Just like AIDS.
That's what I'm saying. You just didn't hear about it as much now because it's so easy to hear about it.
But I do think people in this time have a lot of cancer more than they used to.
I think it's getting worse. Like, things are getting worse, but some people just always say, like, oh my God, it was so nice back then. Like, no, these sickos were still out there back then too. Like the Candyman.
I always remember when I lived in Mississippi when I was a kid, we were moving and it was like all around the kids, like all my neighborhood kids were there and like, cause we were selling stuff. And it's like, why would I think a man that had like 3 fingers was evil? Like, yeah. Like, I really thought that man was evil.
Because he had 3 fingers?
Yes. And I still remember to this day, like, oh my God, like, not even me. It was like the whole kids in the neighborhood were like, oh my God, why is he here? Like, yeah, and he could have been like the nicest person ever. I don't know.
Like, was he born with 3 fingers or did his fingers get...
Girl, I don't know. I didn't ask
like,
him.
Sometimes something happened to your hand, you got to get your fingers,
Yeah, but it was like a weird... I don't even think it was like a W. I think it was like an L and like a pinky. Girl, that still haunts me to this day.
Yeah.
Like, anyways, back on the topic. Because, back on our topic,
let's
Angel.
Get back, 'cause we everywhere.
Yeah, we do. But Angel.
It's our podcast.
It's our podcast and we can talk what we want to do. Anyway, Angel. You've got another Halloween crime that's just as haunting.
Yes, I do. This is the Napa Halloween Killer from 2004, y'all.
This is like recent. This is the year I graduated, y'all. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but you probably know.
So this case takes place in Napa Valley, one of the places I would love to go to in California.
We need to do a train ride.
Yeah, we do.
We need to go, or we need to do a cruise that goes throughout California.
Oh, yeah. That would be nice.
Okay, anyway, back on
So,
topic.
This took place in 2004. It was Halloween night, and 3 roommates, Adrian, Leslie, and Lauren, were handing out candy to trick-or-treaters before heading to bed. But in the middle of the night, a man broke into their home.
A man?
A whole man.
Just a man.
Whole one.
Just a big-ass man.
Man. He broke into the home. Lauren, the 3rd roommate, woke up to strange noises and ran outside to hide.
She's smart.
Right?
Girl, you smart.
Go you, Lauren.
What happened to the other 2?
Oh, girl, I'm about to tell you.
Oh,
The
shit.
police arrived, and they found a horrifying scene. Adrian and Leslie had both been brutally stabbed to death.
Oh, my God.
For nearly a year, the case went unsolved. But then DNA evidence finally led investigators to someone shocking. Eric Kupel, the fiancé of one of Leslie's best friends.
What?
He confessed to the murders, claiming he had unresolved jealousy and anger issues.
Jealousy of what?
Right.
He was engaged. It sounds
Eric,
like mental issues, too.
Eric was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Good.
But the case still haunts the quiet Napa community. Many locals still call it the Napa Halloween murders. And this case always gets me because women, they thought they were safe in their home.
Right.
After a night of just handing out candy to...
But they need to lock the door.
I don't know if the door was locked or not. I was hoping the door was locked. But who go to sleep without the... People do go to sleep without the doors locked.
I mean, I have when I come home drunk before.
Yo, I come home drunk and my door's still locked.
After I take an Uber or Lyft.
Damn, that's dangerous.
What?
You take an Uber or Lyft
home
and then you walk in and your door is left unlocked.
Yeah.
That Uber or Lyft driver could be like...
Could be.
Cray-cray.
Or he could be cute.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
But both of these stories prove that the monsters aren't just hiding under the bed. They're walking among us.
Every day, always.
All the time.
You never know. You never know who's out there a killer.
Like that case in North Carolina that happened last month. Did you hear about that shit?
Sure.
You didn't.
Probably if you tell me a little bit about it.
The lady.
I'm always on it. Oh, okay. A lady. Oh, no, God. A lady.
I'm about to finish. I was giving dramatic pause. Dramatic pause. The lady. On the train.
Yes. That makes me so sad. I still think about it every day.
Yo, that pissed me off.
Just if you see her face, she felt so helpless.
And what the fuck?
And nobody helped her.
Okay.
I would have beat the shit out of that man.
Two things. Okay, here's one thing, right? So do you remember back in the day, it wasn't that long ago, but it was some years ago.
Back in the day,
that man on the train, right? The man was on the train in New York or something, and he was yelling, threatening to kill people, and then it was an ex-Marine or something, grabbed him and put him in a chokehold and killed him. Right? Because that man was literally psycho, and the man that stopped him got charges pressed against him. It was a whole trial and everything. It was a whole big shebang on for him stopping the other guy that was scaring people to death.
Yeah, but that person didn't stab nobody. He was just threatening. This person, straight up, this man stood up, stabbed this girl in the fucking neck, and nobody did anything.
But here's the thing. So say if someone stepped in, right?
I would have
probably been stabbed too. Everybody just went...
I would have taken my clothes, even if I had a shirt on, I would take my shirt off. I don't care if people see me in my bra, and put that on her fucking
That's what I'm saying. I would have helped her.
Right. And called 911 and pulled the emergency thing.
But she just sat there and why didn't she scream? It didn't look like she screamed or anything. I guess I don't know if when you hit her,
I don't know if it's in shock or vocal cords. You just don't know I wouldn't know what to do in that situation.
I wouldn't know, but I think I'd try to scream if I can.
Maybe she couldn't.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe when he hit her the first time, it just knocked out a vocal cord or something. It was crazy and it was sad to see.
Yeah.
And the man suffers from schizophrenia, and
so he's probably going to be up in a mental hospital rather than prison.
Probably. Who knows? We'll see how the trial goes. But he was the schizophrenia was acting up, and he was being told that she was reading his mind and shit like that. And that's how he just jumped up and started stabbing her. And then there was blood trickling and people still sitting on the train.
Just hanging out.
You would have seen me on the train. What the fuck just happened?
I would put the emergency cord and get the fuck off.
Oh, I would have been down there like, I thought it was New York. The way these people was acting.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this New York.
Not North Carolina.
Not North Carolina. North Carolina do fucking better.
Bitches.
That's all I got to say. God damn it. You the fucking South, bitch. Do better.
Right.
We ain't in New York.
There was like 5 people around them. And that guy just got up. And that guy got up. And I thought he was going to do something. Nope. Didn't do nothing.
Nothing, bitch. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Not
sorry. Really. We get hot. It's fine.
It was really sad to see, and I hate seeing shit like that.
Me too. It
just
breaks
that
my
happened
heart.
To her.
Just like, I'm going to...
Irina Zaruska.
And just like, I'm not going to go political, but no man should lose his life over his opinion. And that's all I'm going to have to say about that topic. Yeah. Back to Halloween. While Halloween should be about costumes, candy, and fun, these cases are so chilling, and it reminds us to stay safe out there.
Oh, that's our episode for today. Thank you for hanging out with us on this spooky season episode. Because, this is just one episode.
This is gonna be October. All spooky season. It's just my favorite. It's spooky season.
Of the spooky season.
It's the spooky season coming up, boo-boo. Boo-boo. Friday 13th. We have a lot in store for spooky season. Let me tell you, it's my favorite. Me too.
This one is a short episode because, again, there is a family emergency, but we wanted to drop something.
So. And give our viewers something.
Especially because it's spooky season.
Spooky season.
We couldn't leave y'all hanging.
Yes. And, yeah, I don't know who prays or your special thoughts, but please just send those my way and to our family, because we're definitely going to need it through this time.
Yeah, so guys,
if you pray, Christina, thoughts, my family,
positive energy, Christina and her family's way.
Yes,
please do that. We work hard in putting out these episodes for you guys to hear. So please make sure you send positive energy, prayers, whatever you want to send her way, as long as it's positive.
Yes. So that's it for today's episode.
That's it. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, leave us a comment, and share this episode with your friends. Don't forget, TikTok, I am Angel_on_air.
And I am
Sunshine Diva
85. And then
the
duo is the pod life of Angel and Tina. Stay safe, stay spooky, and we'll see you next time.
First time.
Always.
Bye.
Have a good week. Bye.
Stay spooky.